Hello everyone, it's me Josie and welcome to my channel. So today in this video, I am going to explain to you how Extraordinary You ended, or more specifically how I think Extraordinary You ended. So I'm going to divide it into several parts, or you can call them theories, that I think what actually happened in the end. So keep on watching and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so in the final episode, the comic book Secret, in which the whole story of Extraordinary You was revolving, it finally ends in the final episode. As we know that in the prior episode, like the second last episode, things starts to get disappear, and then the places also start disappearing, like the art room in which Undano and Haru spends a lot of time. That space just turns into a black hole, like nothingness. So what that actually shows is that the book is ending and the writer is wrapping up the book. The book Secret finishes and the final page is Namju and Judah living happily ever after. So the book ends over there, as it was always about them. They were the main characters. So before the book finally finishes, we see the last shadow, or the last gap between the final scene, and in that scene we see that Dano finds the book that Haru left. She reads it and she remembers all their memories. But before that scene ends, we hear a voice, and I want you to really listen to this voice, because there is a voice of page turning, which is actually the last page of the book turning. So as you listened that the page finally turns, the book is over, and Undano cannot even say the last words that she wanted to say. What actually happens is that she looks in the other direction and she sees darkness, because she realizes that the book is over and it is only darkness that is left. In the end, a new book starts. The scene in which we see that Undano has long hair, so that is actually a new book which has started now. And in this book, the writer has introduced new characters with new setups, and the main characters in the old book are no longer main characters in this new book. As we can see that a lot have changed, like Namju, he is no longer a main character, he is an extra. And simply, like, this is a completely new book. Okay, so in this new book, Undano is an extra. So there were two scenes which were specifically shown so that we can truly focus on this point that Undano is an extra. One is the scene when Undano drops her book and the teacher picks up the book. So there is shown that there is no name on the book. Then another scene when Undano is standing by the locker. When she closes the locker, she has no name on the locker. That means Undano have no name in this new book. She is just an extra character. Okay, so in the last scene, Dano and Haru remember each other again. They remember their story. They remember who they were in the previous works of the writer, in the previous books of the writer. So that is a happy ending. They finally finally remember each other again, and they meet once again, yet in another book, because in the shadow they're always meant for each other. They will always end up finding each other, no matter how many books the writer changes or whatever the writer writes. In the shadow, they are always together and they will eventually find each other. Okay guys, so this is the final question, and now I'm going to wrap this video up. And the question is, what happens to other characters which are not in the new world? So basically this is the ill fate of characters, or maybe we can say that this is something that we cannot change. It is the ill fate of the characters, and this is something which I personally also felt very bad about the characters. So in this drama we saw that the characters can change only to some extent of their fate, but still the things are going to go according to the writer's will, because writer made these characters and writer can remove them whenever they want. So what is my theory is that Doa and Baekhyun and Dry Squid Fairy, they are not reborn again in the new book. At least it is not shown to us. So their story ends in the secret, and the writer is not drawing them anymore or writing anything about them. So that's just their ill fate, and it's something that we have to accept as a viewer, because we need to realize that in the end the writer made these characters, and it's the writer's will to whatever the writer wants to do with the characters, to either erase them or introduce them in a new story. So guys, that was the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, then do give it a big thumbs up, and if you loved the video, then subscribe to my channel. I will be making more videos on K-dramas, and also I make videos on K-pop. So if you like my videos, then you can subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.